everyone, and welcome back to Aussie Starcraft, where we're bringing you game number 5 of Team Liquid versus Quantic from the Acer Team Story Cup. I think for those of you who have been following along, you're well familiar by now with the fact that Taeja's going at it for Team Liquid. He does in fact need to win this 5th game, as he has the last 4 in order to secure Team Liquid's spot in the best of 4 rounds. Coming in as our red Zerg player in the bottom hand corner is of course Quantic Hyun, one of the big power cards in Team Quantic. Sorry guys, is Quantic Hyun. He was in fact the first player that Taeja versed and defeated, but is touted as the best bet at killing Taeja, so they use their revive to bring him back for game number 2 here on Newkirk Precinct. So it is going to be a TvZ, with Hyun trying to knock out Taeja. What was a series where Taeja needed to win 5 games to carry through is now essentially come down to a best of 1 game between Taeja and Hyun. Can Taeja do it here and get the all kill on Team Quantic, or will he get defeated and Quantic put the final nail in the coffin for Team Liquid? I guess we're going to find out here in game number 5. Taeja going for the wall up here at his main base, throwing down a barracks and a refinery quite quick off the field. Hyun going as is fairly standard for Zerg, gasless opening, throws down his hatchery first on the low ground, and is moving out with a few overlords to spot. And it's been an absolutely great series so far, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this series epitomises so much of what is excellent about esports and Starcraft 2 in general. Just the level you can get involved in a game you're not even playing is just astounding. So I know you guys have been enjoying this series as much as I have. And I'm wondering who you're cheering for. Have we got more Team Liquid fans out there, or have we got more Quantic or Hyun fans out there? So let us know down below. Who did you want to win this series? I gotta say, everyone loves not the underdog, but loves to see difficult things accomplished, and winning 5 games against rotating challengers. I can't imagine anything that's more difficult than that. So I think it's more difficult than coming back from, say, we see it quite frequently in WCS, where a player's up 3-0 in a best of 7, the other player has to win 4 games to come back and do it, and in fact most people aren't able to do that. I think we saw it once last year, but other than that it's extraordinarily difficult to do. But Taeja here in this game able to win 4 straight against rotating challenges. So definitely been a showcase of just some excellent Terran play out of Taeja. Here with his Reaper being a bit of a pest. You can see him utilising every advantage he can get, the high ground, the low ground, jumping back and forward, trying to make life as difficult as possible for Hyun here in the early stage of this game. The Queen now out. That's going to be able to force this Reaper back away. 2 Queens popping there. Taeja has a few Marines coming out. This Overlord may well get picked up if he's too distracted by this Reaper. So, and in fact, the Marines get right under the Overlord. This Overlord's going to go down. So nice little pickup for Taeja here. Bit sad for Hyun losing this Overlord this early. Normally you would expect to keep it quite a little bit longer, but that's going to supply block Hyun as well. So the lava popping, but not doing a lot of good just yet, as he has to quickly spawn a couple of Overlords to try and unsupply block himself, and 1 popping there, and he is at 36 supply, another one coming to undo that supply block. Taeja macroing really hard behind this, has knocked out his factory, so this time going for the Hellion play. You can see the differences between his TVP and his TvZ, going for the Hellions this time. And we have Metabolic Boost finishing for the Zerglings, so we have Speedlings moving out. Some nice Overlord vision here for Hyun, sitting above the high ground there. And a few Speedlings are going to move out and have a bit of a look around. Will they come face to face with these Hellions and Reaper? Why is he going this way? He must know that Hyun's planning to scout this location. No, doesn't come across those Zerglings. Luckily for Hyun, he didn't move them across to complete the scout. And Taeja going to move out with these Hellions. 2 more on the way. We actually have the Overlord speed on the way as well, so Hyun definitely planning to use these Overlords to scout quite heavily. Queen on the low ground here. It's going to be forced to back up though, trying to keep these creep tumors alive until they're safe. Shouldn't see it back up. No, it's going to get picked straight off. So able to kill the Reaper, but losing the Queen for the effort. Hyun does have 3 Queens on the field. He's going to knock out a 4th. Continuing to drone up quite heavily. So both our players macroing quite hard. Is 40 Harvesters for Hyun to 33 of Taeja. Both our players are going quite for the macro game. Taeja trying to get his wall up in play before this Zergling swarm makes its way out in the middle of the field. 4 Hellions here just trying to hold back the creep any way they can, but these Queens are going to make life not able to finish the creep tumor. That's a bit of a shame there. The creep's going to continue to aggress, and Hyun just has a great creep spread. Look at this creep spread moving out. It's only the 8-minute mark. He's already going to have his 3rd base connected and going to be pushing this right out into the middle map in spite of these 6 Hellions here. So just great moves from both our players here. Lair now on the way. Interesting to see whether Hyun decides to go for the regular sort of Spire play or whether he decides to go for some roaches. He has got a Baneling nest on the way, so there's every likelihood that we could be seeing Zergling Baneling Muta out of Hyun. Will Taeja be going for Biomine? It looks quite likely here. Reactor going down on the factory now, and quite a lot of barracks. 3 down, 2 more to come. Right as Taeja's taking his 3rd base, so these Hellions continuing to try and make a pest of themselves. Not a lot of kills though, so they haven't been able to catch these Zerglings or Queens, and Hyun able to pretty much do what he likes on this side of the map. Surprised to not see the Hellions try and loop around and get into this drone lineup. I feel it's something that Taeja could definitely be doing better in this game, as the Queens are out here. Oh, does he decide to go for it now? No. The Overlord vision is probably one thing that's stopping him as soon, and yep, Hyun knows he's moving his Zerglings up here. He wants to seal off that base. He realises it's vulnerable, and one place these Hellions could potentially get a lot of damage in. So that it's going to go. That little debris is going to fall down and block the base. With the Hellions trying to make their way inside, get a scout. He sees the macro hatch going down, but not a lot else to see at this point. Is going to be walling up his main base. We have quite a large Marine Marauder force starting to form up here. Zerglings making their way around for a potential counter-attack. Overlord being picked off, going to supply block Hyun again, but Hyun now just choosing to morph in 4 at a time. That will help him significantly. Have Widow Mines being produced as well to try and help this force that's moving out. Luckily for Hyun, not able to catch the Queens off creep. But Taeja going to throw down a scan and stop this creep spread here and now. Going to pick up so many of these active creep tumors. That's every active creep tumor on that side of the map was in fact picked off there. Now, Taeja electing, he's going to lose those Hellions there, but it's going to by the time to get his Marines and Marauders back off the map. Managed to pick up almost all those Marines and Marauders. What an engagement there. But Hyun able to pick off those Hellions, which was a big pickup. If Taeja had managed to pull those back, would have seen the Zerglings take a lot more damage. Check out the units lost tab. It's very even, 1100 to 1200, showing perhaps how even these two players are. Taeja now producing Marines 9 at a time though, with 2 Widow Mines and 2 Medevacs. We're going to see relentless pressure out of Taeja. Not going to let this creep get established. He knows how important it is for the Zergling Baneling speed. There's still no mutas on the way though. We do have Zerg Flyer attacks level 1. And it looks like all of these units are going to get picked off though. That Widow Mine had 10 kills before it died. Mutalists now on the field, but aren't going to want to be engaging these Marine Marauder ball head to head. This creep starting to recede, and we could have the 4th base of Hyun going down here. Stimmed 1-1 Marines, 2-2, halfway finished here. No units on the field though. We have 42 Zerglings streaming in now. Are we going to be able to pick off this force? So many reinforcements coming. Preemptive splits and no Banelings is going to mean Taeja's going to muscle his way back into this 4th expansion. Going to get these Widow Mines down, and there's just so little Hyun can do at the moment. These Marines and Marauders under the medevac able to pick off these Queens and Zerglings, almost an infinite number. That Widow Mine, those Widow Mines actually doing a lot more damage to Taeja than he would have liked. 7 kills on 1, and can't even get to the other Widow Mine at the moment. 3 on the other, so those Widow Mines doing a substantial friendly fire, but Hyun managing to semi-stabilise here, but all he's got coming is 10 Zerglings. We've got a Thor, a Marauder, and 8 Marines at a time coming out of Taeja. His 3 base macros just incredibly impressive. This force just applying so much pressure here, and those Baneling detonations quite good. They're able to do a lot of damage. But this force is relentless. 10 more Mutalisks on the way, but these medevacs just making Taeja so cost effective. We'll swap to the units lost tab. We can see it's gone from being even to being almost double. Drones being pulled off the line, but these Marines and Marauders just muscling straight in. Is this it for Quantic Hyun? Can Taeja team kill all of Quantic in 5 consecutive games? It's looking like it. Just stutter stepping his Marines in, taking out these Mutalisks, and there it is. Hyun forced to GG out of the game, and Taeja's able to take 5 straight for the all kill. What phenomenal play out of Taeja. Just Team Taeja has been reborn here today. Just absolutely fantastic play. It looks like Team Liquid going through into the best of 4. It's what was an essentially even game. Taeja able to wrestle back. The units lost tab actually 3 times bigger for Hyun there, having to feed his Mutas and Zerglings into a relentless meat grinder. So just absolutely gobsmacked at how great that series of games would be. I'm going to upload the 3 games for you today. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let your friends know about us on Reddit and Facebook. And guys, we hope you're enjoying the game. Let us know down below if there's anything we can do to improve or any games you'd like to see. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next cast here on Aussie Starcraft.